Don't worry, Kay, we'll get you in your movie on the Chicago L a little bit later. Oh, see, I was so disappointed when they had closed off this section, and I was worried, but I thought, well, how can they move all this stuff out of here, you know? I mean, this is here for good.
Like, look at that, I mean, from this angle, that big wheel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so that's a humongous one. We'll get over to that
Internal
in a moment.
combustion engine.
Domestic gasoline engine. Okay, so I'll go down one side of this. It's very non-linear here, so I'll have to go back and forth a little bit to pick it all up. Oh, look at that. There's a little diorama guy. These are gas engines. Oh, here's the, can you read that? The internal combustion engine, which of course is the bane of our existence. That's what causes all the pollution and climate change, plus all the wars with the countries that do have big oil
This is
reserves.
cute. The guy checking out his equipment.
Yeah, he's checking to see if his wife is coming because he doesn't want her to catch him with his 17-year-old secretary taking his dictation. Okay.
You know, that's funny that you said that. I was talking to Helen yesterday, and I said, Helen, there's something that you and I can do that hardly anybody else in the world can do, and that's take dictation.
Oh.
There was a college in Utah that was looking to find people who knew how to take and read dictation.
Well, you know,
And
The
because
girl-
they had a lot of documents that they needed transcribed, and nobody knows shorthand anymore.
oh well, but you know, the girl that Melanie, that I used to go out with, and from when I was 17, and then she got in touch with me.
Oh,
So she was a steno typist.
oh,
So I think that they probably
yeah,
do that.
yeah. Well, I mean, Helen and I were, we just
Yeah.
were kind of joking around.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Okay.
She's got a really bad cold. She just.
Say, okay, come, sit on my lap and take dictation.
No, thanks, Mr. Brown.
Okay, this is an atmospheric gas engine. The force of the explosion at the bottom of the cylinder drives the piston rack to the top, disengaged from the shaft. The combustion gas is cooled, forming a vacuum below the piston. Boy, that just sounds like the internal combustion engine. During this power stroke, the rack pinion drives the shaft through an overrunning clutch. Yeah, it sounds just like an internal combustion engine. Of course, what do I know about that, but that's what it sounds like to me. Okay, so hot air pumping engine.
Danger, do not touch. What if somebody knocked this whole display over? Wouldn't that be horrible?
Then you get 3 demerits.
What?
You get 3 demerits if you knock one of those over.
I think the cutest diorama is down there.
What, with the little
He's
guy?
skinned over it.
You
Yeah,
like
but
the one with the little man in it?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know which one it is.
Coreless engine. Works for demonstration and promotion. Well, that's good to have one that works. That always helps to sell it. Okay. Oh, here's a little diorama. That looks like somebody involved in the American Revolution.
Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah.
That looks very concise.
Efficient use of steam, the valve gear. James Watt discovered the value of cutting off the steam to the cylinder before the piston completed its stroke, allowing the expanding steam to perform additional work. Investors devoted attention to the problem of controlling the emission exhaust inventors, not investors. Therein lay an enormous return for ingenuity. See, so that's what I'm saying, is that there's the basic laws of physics, which is science, but then to harness that for efficient use is technology and
Look at all
engineering.
the little knobs and little
Yeah,
turn things.
yeah, well, each thing had to be invented and optimized. Move a little bit so I'm not blocking you. Here's a Thompson and Hunt shaft governor. I wonder if that was a Democratic or a Republican governor.
Oh,
Or maybe it was a Whig or a Tory.
you gotta take a picture of this one, Dave.
Well, I'm coming down there.
This is
These are called the indicator. These are the steam engine's auxiliaries. That sounds like the woman's auxiliary.
yeah. This is the best one.
Okay, well, we're getting there. Okay, here's a Crosby indicator with a Lanza attachment. Okay. The form of the steam engine. Okay. Unconventional forms of steam engines. Okay, which one do you like? Oh, the little magnifying glass guy?
Yeah, and we'd get this in the picture if you can, the
Well,
explanation.
I'll try to blow that up a little.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you stand over there, it's a better
Oh, I've
angle.
got it, I've got it.
But it says
Oh, it's a
operating.
miniature steam engine.
Yeah, it says it's an operating engine right
Oh.
over that. They mean it really does something now, or?
Well, it works. In other words, it's not just
Yeah. Isn't that cute?
a pretty face, but, yeah. Oscillating engine. Okay, I don't know whether I got this one or not, but I might as well. Yeah. Okay, so this is the Uniflow engine. It's the ultimate development of the reciprocating steam engine. It's practically the only type manufactured today. It was built by Johann Stumpf in Germany. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, so this here is not something that you're going to carry around in your backpack. I can tell you that. Try to get that through the guards at the entrance. Also, we detected some metal. Okay, I think that, what are you doing?
There's another cute one down here.
Yeah, okay, but I'm going this way. So this one here, say that you had this in your backpack, okay? And you try to get into the museum and you put it through the scanner and they say, oh, sir, I think we detected some metal in your backpack. Yeah, well, there's a little piece of metal. I think it might be my key, you know. Well, no, it's about 500 tons, and bigger than a house. Okay, you caught me this time. Oh, here's a little diorama guy. He's lost. He thought that he was going to the brewery. Yeah, well, I'll get to that one. Okay, so.
Look at his steps, his.
Yeah, so this guy here is saying, well, where's the nearest brewery? And he said, what am I doing here in a steam engine instead? I was looking for the brewery. Okay.
Well, look at all this intricate work. It's unbelievable.
So this is like some kind of a cog gear.
This could be your whole career, putting this display up, you know?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm taking it, because I think that it's really worthy of being recorded and made available for the public to see. If I have a chance tonight, I'll post it on YouTube. Oh, now there's a little diorama guy.
Oh, yeah. He kind of blends in with the wheel.
Hey, little guy. What are you doing with such a big wheel? Don't you think you should send your big brother to do this job? Okay. Smeaton's. Now, his name should have been used for a primer in first grade. Smeaton's primer. Okay, so this is the other side of Mr. Big. Okay. Oh, yeah, so here is a diorama that goes pretty far.
There's a wheel, a house like this and a wheel,
Yeah.
about 2 miles from where my house was, where I grew up.
Oh, okay, well, that's
It was
very
in a
picturesque.
nice, yeah, it was a
Is
very,
it still up there?
yeah, it's a big water.
Okay, so, oh my God, so now we've got another section, but I think I'll call an